You can't see me. Oh man, what an event. Let's dive in.
Welcome in, friends. Get ready to get down. We're KrystleStar. Okay.
What's up, you guys? It's KrystleStar. I just got back from watching the Elimination Chamber at COSM, which is the future of sporting events. If you guys haven't checked it out, check it out in the link below. Thank you so much, COSM, for letting me be an artist to display this incredible piece with over 9,000 parts. COSM is not just a regular venue. It is honestly almost better than being at the event itself because you have these luxurious seats that you're sitting in. It's incredible. You also get different camera angles than what is seen on streaming platforms. So we got to see everything as if we were front row seats to the ring. It's the coolest thing ever. Highly recommend you guys checking them out. All right, you guys. You already know what happened at the Elimination Chamber. So to get us there in this video, we're gonna speed through the Women's Elimination Chamber in like 30 seconds. Jade came back. Oh my God, her body is amazing. She literally looks like Storm. I'm obsessed with her. I thought she was gonna totally kick Liv Morgan's bootay, but instead it was Naomi that stabbed her in the back, and Naomi is the one who got her booty kicked, and that left Liv to almost win, you guys. I knew Liv could not win because they just won the tag team belt, all right? Like, I knew there was no world that Liv was going to win, but when she was fighting Bianca, she was getting Bianca's hair, whipping her. Liv, check her out on her Instagram today. She is covered with bruises, blood. Liv took a beating harder than anyone else in that ring ever has. Okay, maybe not ever, but definitely last night. And I really think she should have won. I knew she wasn't, so let's talk about who did win, and that is Bianca Belair with the good hair. That's right, you guys. She stamped her ticket to WrestleMania. So congratulations and welcome back, Jade. Moving on to Sami Zayn versus Kevin freaking Owens. I really thought this was going to be the match that will have been the most talked about the next day. I had no idea. I did not see Cena. I did not see you. The Kevin Owens Sami Zayn fight was absolutely incredible. We did get tables, ladders, chairs. We didn't really get ladders, but we got plenty of tables. And we got a chair filled with barbed wire. Why do they even have those under the ring? Don't they know what's gonna happen? Also, Randy Orton came back. What? That plus the Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn match could have been talked about for weeks. But you know what? All of that was lost. All of that got pushed under the rug because he turned heel. So let's talk about the true main event. This is the Elimination Chamber for the men's. And of course, we got Drew McIntyre crying like a little baby. He even did his little stomp on the way out because he was mad, which was very expected, very in character. Then we got Logan Paul came in. I knew Logan Paul was gonna get priest out, especially with how he treated him really dirty on the mic last week for SmackDown. Then we got the three boys left. We got Seth freaking Rollins, CM Punk, and our boy John Cena. Now, I knew Cena was gonna win. I was repping my Cena shirt. Cena's been saying it for weeks. I called it on this channel weeks ago. Man, what a showdown. So we got Punk getting Seth freaking Rollins out, all right? That starts a huge feud between them. So the next few weeks, I really feel like we're gonna see a showdown between those two boys. And then we've got Cena and Punk left. I know a lot of y'all are gonna be crybabying on the internet. Oh, Punk should have won. He just wasn't. It wasn't in the cards. It wasn't good for business. Cena won. Then they got Cody Rhodes out, you guys. And when you just saw Cena's face turn heel, and then The Rock, I lost it. The girl behind us was rocking her Cena shirt, and she was sad. I was sad. We looked at each other in disbelief like, we saw John Cena sell his soul, turn to the dark side for The Rock. Cena has been the babyface of this company for over 22 years. Cena has done more Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes than any other person in history. He actually holds Guinness World Record titles for that. Cena is a good human being. Cena is not a heel. Cena is the hero. The Rock basically told us this a few months ago. He came out, He motioned to the crowd, and then he even did that. Didn't make much sense then. It makes sense now. It all makes sense now. This is some of the best storytelling in WWE history. It's very similar to Hulk Hogan in 1996 when he turned heel, but keep in mind, Hulk was only babyface for like 13 or 14 years. Cena's been babyface for over 22 years. He's had the longest babyface run in the history of WWE. We see you now. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked and sad that Cena went to the dark side. We were in COSM, so our camera was a little different than what you guys at home got to see, but we had all these kids in the audience like sitting ringside for the Elimination Chamber. And I kid you not, these kids were crying. And this morning I watched so many clips of kids watching Cena turn heel. And I used to teach adults with special needs, and we had a wrestling club. And that's where I learned about John Cena. All the kids used to come up to me and be like, "You can't see me!" And I love John Cena. He has been a role model for children who are now grown, okay? And to have someone like that turn to the dark side, especially for like, you know, kids and adults with special needs, like, it hurts to see. I'm not crying, you're crying. It hurts to see someone like John Cena turn to the dark side because we all need a hero, and wrestling is fake. So I don't know why I'm crying. But I think if you grew up with this in your household and had someone that you really looked up to and had someone who you respected, who you were loyal to, who made you hustle and taught you really good values, and to see them turn to the dark side, I think hits a lot of us in ways that suck. And having Cena do this is great storytelling, but it does suck for a lot of his diehard fans who just lost one of our great heroes. And I really think that it is his farewell tour. The last time is now. We have to get Cena leaving as a hero. He's someone that kids look up to, and the Make-A-Wish Foundation has just been an incredible part of Cena's story on camera and off. So instead of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, now we have the Break-A-Wish Foundation. John Cena's redemption story for the rest of the year is going to be what everybody and their mom are going to be tuning into WWE for, all right? This didn't just make WWE news. John Cena turning heel made national news headlines, okay? People who don't even care about wrestling are talking about John Cena turning heel. That's how big this news is. It's quite possibly the biggest news we've had in WWE for the last decade. Speaking of a long time ago, this is not the first time that John Cena has been a heel. In fact, one of his first characters, Prototype, was a heel. If you have not seen John Cena as Prototype, here's a picture of his awful hair. This just set up WrestleMania for the craziest event of the year, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. We could not have had two baby faces go up against each other. The WWE has done that a few times in the past, and it's just never really played out as well as it could have. It's always been missing that little something, and this heel is the perfect thing to make this year's WrestleMania cinematic. A great hero is only as good as his best villain. Also, can we talk about a real life heel? Travis Scott keeps coming back in the WWE, and I'm from Texas, so I very vividly remember Houston, where 10 people died at the Travis Scott show, 300 people got hospitalized, and Travis Scott did not stop playing his music while he clearly saw there was an issue in the crowd. How is this guy not canceled, and what is his tie to WWE? Someone please let me know in the comments below, because I feel like I'm left out and he really does give me the ick. So let me know. And on a lighter note, another really great thing about COSM is that we did get angles that y'all didn't get to see. One of my favorites, I snagged this photo for y'all to see of CM Punk's booty up in the air, hung over a rope. It just looked hysterical from our point of view. I rewatched it on the stream and it does not show it, so you're welcome. Also, we will have a whole separate video for the crazy outfits, especially of Seth freaking Gaga Rollins, because what in the space nonsense was that? If you were at COSM, you got to see this bad boy on display. A lot of people were taking pictures with it and videos. It was so awesome to see people geek out over the fact that this is Lego. I really, really loved watching the kids' reaction to all of this. It was absolutely amazing. And if you did not get to see it in Dallas, I will be at COSM for WrestleMania 41 in Los Angeles at COSM. This is a really special piece for me. Not only does it blend Lego with WWE, I also worked with my buddy Craig, texting him photos back and forth because we were supposed to be going to this event together. Craig is one of my very closest friends. We went to a lot of wrestling matches together, and he passed away this week. And that is why the name of this piece is Craig's WWE. He was my WWE buddy and really partner in crime for a lot of things. He was a wingman, and he was part of the cosplay community forever. I met him at a comic shop years and years ago, and he's just been one of my nerdiest, bestest friends. And there is a big hole in my heart to where Craig used to be. So anyways, I think Craig would have been really, really proud of this. I know he would have loved to watch many, many more events with us. So in his memory, I have named this Craig's WWE. We miss you, buddy. So if you guys would like to know more about this piece and the meanings that we put inside of it, head on over to our Patreon, link down below. Or you can hang out with us live on Twitch for Monday Night Raws every Monday. Thank you guys so very much, and I will see y'all next week.